everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a cranberry cake. Thank you all so much for your support for the channel. And if you want to continue supporting the channel, make sure to check out the merch store available on the YouTube store and linked in the description below, where you can get merch like this apron as well as other items. Make sure to check it out. And now back to the video. Today I'm going to show you a low carb, sugar-free cranberry cake recipe, perfect for the upcoming holidays and perfect for the winter time when cranberries are in season. We're going to jump right into the video. First thing I'm going to do is take a 9-inch circular pan and I'm gonna line it with some parchment paper. First, I wanna spray down a little bit of cooking spray. This just helps the parchment paper stick. And then putting my parchment paper that I've cut to the size of the pan itself and just stick it down there. Of course, all of the measurements and ingredients will be down in the description below. So I'm gonna take my softened, unsalted butter, and I'm going to drop it into the pan. Taking the back of a spoon, I'm just going to press the butter into the parchment paper, and we're going to evenly spread it on the bottom of the pan. And this is softened butter, so it should be pretty easy to spread. Now that I've spread the unsalted butter, I'm gonna take my sweetener of choice. I'm gonna be using erythritol, but you can use monk fruit as well. It works well for this recipe too. And you're just going to evenly sprinkle the sweetener all over the butter that you just spread in the pan. Just take your time and make sure that it is evenly spread out. And if you're interested in purchasing the erythritol or the monk fruit that I typically use for my baking, make sure to check out my Amazon storefront. I'm taking a small sifter and I'm gonna take 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. We're also gonna sprinkle this all over the bottom of the pan on top of the sugar. I just hit the top of the sifter like this, and that just evenly spreads it out all over the pan. And I forgot to mention, while we are doing this, we're preheating the oven. It's preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm now gonna take some fresh washed cranberries and I'm going to sprinkle them on top of that sugar and cinnamon mixture that's in our pan. You just wanna spread it out in an even layer. I wanna make sure that it is coating the bottom of the pan. Let's set this aside so we can work on the cake batter. For my cake batter, I'm first going to mix my dry ingredients. So I'm getting 1 cup of almond flour. And I like to use this brand. I'm not sponsored, but it's just my favorite almond flour. Also adding some coconut flour, baking powder, and some erythritol sweetener again. I'm gonna get a whisk and just mix this all together. I'm also going to now add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and about 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. We can whisk that in as well. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and also like this video while you're at it. I'm now going to add my wet ingredients. So I'm adding some vanilla extract. And I'm also going to add some coconut milk. You can use either coconut milk or almond milk. I like to use it preferably instead of regular cow's milk because it's a little bit thinner, so it's just better for the batter for this recipe. I'm also going to add 4 room temperature large eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and whisk all of those ingredients into the dry ingredients. I'm also going to add 2 ounces of cream cheese. And you wanna make sure that it is softened cream cheese. Also adding more unsalted butter. This is softened butter as well. I'm gonna take my whisk and just mash this into the batter and mix it all together. And it should be pretty easy to mix. That's why we want it to be room temperature and softened. We're ready to put our batter on top of this cranberry topping that we made earlier. I'm gonna get a little bit of cooking spray and spray the top of the cranberries and the pan. And this is avocado oil cooking spray, so it doesn't add any kind of flavor. You won't taste it at all. I'm now gonna take my spatula and we're gonna put it on top of the cranberries. I'm now gonna take my spatula and we're going to just carefully place the batter on top of the cranberries in an even layer. I'm first placing it on top and then we're going to carefully spread it because you don't want the cranberries to move around. I'm now gonna take the spatula and just carefully spread out the batter. So I've started from the center or around the center and I'm pushing it gently outwards. You just want it in one nice even layer. This is basically like an upside down cake situation, which is why we're doing all of the steps in reverse. We're not doing the cake batter first and then the topping. We're doing it the other way around. I'm just gonna take the pan and do a couple taps. That really evens out the batter. Our cake is ready to go into the oven. It's preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna put this into the oven for about 30 to 35 minutes. You know that it's ready when the center is set and the batter is golden brown on top. After your cake has baked for 30 minutes, you're gonna take it out and let it set for 20 minutes. So this is after 20 minutes. It'll be a little bit higher than this and bubbling, but you really wanna make sure that you're setting it for 20 minutes so that all of the cake can just kind of settle. So I'm gonna get a knife and we're going to cut around the edge carefully. This just helps detach the cake from the side of the pan. We're just gonna go around like this. And as you can see, it is nice and golden and completely set in the middle. I'm now gonna get my serving plate and I'm going to put it on top of our baking pan and then we're going to flip it over quickly. I'm just gonna hit the top. It just makes sure that it's detached. And then you're going to lift up. And there we have our perfect cranberry cake. This cake looks absolutely delicious. Let's cut into it and get a slice. And that is it, guys. A delicious low-carb cranberry cake, perfect for the upcoming holidays. Let's get a little bite here. This is such a moist, delicious cake. You get the tanginess from the cranberries. I can't wait for you guys to try this one. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and cheers. So good. It has the texture of a coffee cake, so it's super great for a dessert after a nice holiday meal or just during December, January when cranberries are in season. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that notification bell to never miss a tasty upload. Till next time.